What's up, Sunset Strip fam, F45ers, Coach Emily, Coach Talon here with you. Your Friday hybrid workout. First 3 exercises are going to be strength-based, second 3 will be core-based, third 3 are going to be cardio-based. We'll be doing 3 sets at each station, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We'll make our way through all 9 stations, get a water break, and then we'll make our way back for a second lap. Again, 3 sets, working for 30 seconds and off for 10 seconds. All right, Talon's going to demo your exercises. First one, we have a push-up complex. So you're going to take it into a wide push-up first, then walk your hands into a neutral push-up, and then we're going to walk our hands close together for a tricep push-up, back to neutral, back to wide, walking ourselves in and out all the way through the 30 seconds. You can always drop it down to your knees there if you need the regression. Then we're going to take it into a squat pulse for 4, and then 4 frog stomps. So for 4 squat pulses, you stay low. For frog stomps, you stomp the floor side to side for 4, and then back to your squat pulses. For this, we want to be staying low the entire time. Number 3, we're going to take it down onto our mat on the floor. We have a Superman complex. So you're going to lay down onto your bellies. We're going to lift the legs, squeeze the glutes. Then we're going to lift the arms, just the arms, and then we're going to lift full Superman. So legs, then arms, then full Superman. Repeating that all the way through those 30 seconds. Number 4, we're going to lay on our backs. We're taking it into bicycle crunches. So we're going to take it into our 3 core movements. Onto our backs, we're going to take elbow to opposite knee, running through those bicycle crunches, extending the opposite leg, pulling that belly button in, feeling the core fire up. Number 5, you're going to stay on your back. We have alternating leg lifts. So you're going to extend your legs out in front of you, then alternating lift of one leg, and then drop it back to meet the other, and then switch over to the other side, keeping that belly button pulled in. Then we're going to flip it onto our forearms. We're taking it into an alternating oblique plank. So for the oblique plank, onto your forearms, we're going to rotate out to one side, lift the arm up, and then you're going to bring it through center and bring it over to the other side, keeping the feet stacked on top of each other the entire time. Number 7, we're going to take it into a high plank burpee with 2 lunge jumps. If you didn't see on the Instagram, this is our trainer challenge of the week. So we're going to take it into our high plank, hop together, 2 lunge jumps. We can always take regular lunges there if you have any knee, ankle, hip issues going on. Exactly, so high plank into the 2 lunge jumps or 2 regular lunges. Then we're going to take lateral bear crawls with 5 bear jacks. So lateral bear crawls, you're in that hovering tabletop position. You're going to use as much room as you have in your room, whatever you're using. We're going to bring it out, and then we're going to go for 5 bear jacks. So you're hopping the feet out and then back together. Finally, we're going to take it into 10 overhead shuffles and 10 overhead high knees. So hands are coming up over the head, plug the shoulder blades in, so make sure the shoulders aren't lifting up. 10 shuffles and then 10 high knees, getting them up to hip distance. All right, those are your 9 exercises. Let's get this started with that warm-up. All right, team, we're going to get started with the warm-up here. 7 seconds. Talon's catching his breath over here.
Nope, ready to go.
2 and 1, we're taking high knees and punches to start. Make sure you have your water nearby. Grab a sweat towel. Do you have your sweat towel? You're going to need it.
I'm going to need it.
3 seconds. In 2 and 1, we're going for star jumps, jumping jacks.
You already know, I'm going to let you know when that first drop of sweat hits the rubber.
5 seconds, team. In 2 and 1, we're shuffling, and then open up the legs. My brain is like whipping me. I didn't think this through. 3 to go, and then we're going to drop it down. In 2 and 1, mountain climbers. Into that high plank, drive those knees in. From here, we're going to roll it onto our backs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side to side lumbar twist, knees together, shoulders on the ground. Got a couple nice little cracks there. All right, we have hip thrusters in 3, 2, and 1. Drive those heels into the ground. Hip bones towards the ceiling. Big squeeze through the glutes. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, hands under the toes. Groin and hamstring stretch. Drop the hips down, and then lift up. Stretch out the hamstrings. From here, we're going to take it into our jump twists in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, side to side twist. We're taking it to our high knees in 2 and 1. High knees on the spot. 10 seconds, we have our final warm-up exercise. Burpees in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down into that burpee, chest to the ground, peel yourself up, land in the heels.
All right, team, it is go time.
All right, team, first exercise, we're bringing it down to our mats. We're gonna take it into our push-up complex. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. So remember, we're doing our wide push-ups. Walk your hands in, neutral push-up. And then we're gonna take it close. For that close grip, we wanna fire up the triceps. So for the close grip, you want your elbows gliding down the side body. Think about keeping them tucked in so they're pointing right behind you. So again, we're going wide, neutral, close, and then walk it back out. Of course, you have the option here to take it down to your knees at any point. You can start on your knees, or when you start to get a little bit tired, you can take it down to your knees. We'd rather you drop the knees and keep moving instead of stopping early. In 2 and 1, rest.
It's a long 30 seconds. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. Back to work in 2 and 1. All right, take it right back into your push-ups. Remember here, we want to lead through the chest or the triceps. Make sure the shoulders and the shoulder blades aren't doing any work. So your hands should be right underneath your chest, not underneath your face. You have 18 seconds to go here. Keep it up, team. Squeeze the glutes, pull your belly button in. For these first 3 exercises, we're focusing on slow, controlled reps, focusing on our mind-muscle connection. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, one more set.
Yeah.
One more.
All right.
You got it.
So daily push-ups in
All
my
right,
life.
3, 2, and 1. Drop it back in. So he's starting close, then he's gonna walk it out to neutral, and then all the way out into that wide push-up. Hands are still staying underneath the chest area and not coming up above his head. Keeping the glutes tight, belly button pulled in so that low back doesn't sink down towards the ground. 15 seconds, halfway through this final set. From here, we're gonna get ready to take it into our squat, pulse, frog, stomp, 4x4 combo in 7 seconds. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to standing.
Oh yeah.
10-second breather here.
That sweat's gonna hit the rubber real quick. 3, 2, 1. Sink down into that ISO squat. 4 pulses, 4 stomps. Really focusing on staying low here. Imaginary ceiling above your head. Try not to break into it. Driving the knees out, weight into the heels. Shoulders back, chest up, 15 to go. We want to pulse like maybe 1 to 2 inches if we can. Don't let those shoulders roll in. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Set 1, done, 2 to go.
Set 1, done.
Shake it out.
All right, in 2 and 1.
Back at it. She's staying low. Her knees are tracking that midfoot at all times. She's bracing that core, activating the abs kind of by pulling that belly button in to the body. 4 stomps, 4 pulses. Keep it up here. 10 seconds left. If you really start to fatigue, okay, stand tall real quick and then drop right back in. In 3, 2, 1. That burn should start kicking in by that second set. 1 to go in 3, 2, 1. Sink in. As you can see, your knees are going out. She's got good stability through the foot and the ankle. Weight shifting back into the heels, hips are back. 4 pulses, 4 frog stomps. Halfway there, team, 15 to go. Keep it up.
Oh.
Yes. Focus and push yourself hard to stay low here. Stay strict. 3, 2, 1.
Woo. All right.
Way to work here, team. Bring it back.
Onto your bellies. We are going to take it into our Superman complex. So feet go up first, then arms, then full body in 2 and 1. So his legs are gonna go up. When your legs go up, your main focus is squeezing the glutes. Then the arms come up. Focus on activating the upper back muscles. And then full body comes up, back and glutes at the same time. You don't have to speed through these. We're building that mind-muscle connection, especially in these first 3 exercises. 8 seconds to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Just lay there. That's
Posterior work.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Glute squeeze with the legs, then the upper back, then full body comes up. Glutes and upper back are activating at the same time. When you lift the arms, you want to focus on kind of pulling those shoulder blades down, working all those little muscles back there. 15 seconds, halfway through the second set. Exhale as you lift up. 10 seconds on the clock. Nice work, you got it. Keep it up, team. 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. One more. Do the last one. All right. Here we go. Last one here. Then we're taking it into our core series in 2 and 1. Make sure the upper traps, so these muscles right here in your shoulders, aren't coming up towards your ears. You want to pull those shoulder blades down and back. Keep it up. We're almost there. Over halfway. 10 seconds on the clock. In 6, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling it onto our back, taking it into our core series.
All right, 3 exercises of core coming at you. We're gonna start with bicycle crunches. In 3, 2, 1. Extending each leg out, taking the opposite elbow to opposite knee, making sure those shoulder blades are up off of the mat to really activate that upper core area. We want a soft pull in the neck here. We don't want to pull it forward. Keep it nice and loose by the ears, or if it is behind the head, make sure you're not creating any stress. In 3, 2, 1. Too many times I see people flexing the neck, pulling it forward, and that's leading the movement. That's not the right way to do it. 2, 1, drop back in. 30 seconds of work here. We want to make sure the belly buttons and the spine is down into the mat, but the shoulder blades are up. So that core is doing all the work here. She's extending each limb out. Awesome job, keep it up. 10 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1. I'll join you on this last one here.
It burns.
All right, team, in 2, 1. Good. Extend those toes out. Breathing through each rep, 15 halfway. Five seconds. Keep it up. In 3, 2, 1.
And stay there. We're going to take it into our alternating leg lifts in 5 seconds. You take your hands under your butt if you feel any pull in your low back. We're going 2 and 1. So either hands are out to the sides, a little bit more challenging on the core, or you can take your hands under your butt when you start to get a little bit more tired. Leave your legs nice and low, and then alternating. We're going to lift one, bring it back down to meet the other leg, and then lift the other. Most important thing here is that that low back is not leaving the ground. If it is, take your hands under your butt to give your low back a little bit more support. 10 seconds, breathing through. Pull that belly button down and in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Those are brutal.
Yeah, these are. These are no joke.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. When you're there, before you start, make sure you tuck your hips under so that low back is flush with the ground. We don't want any space between your low back and the ground beneath you. 20 seconds on the clock here. 15, we're halfway. That belly should be nice and tight. 10 seconds. Nice work in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, team. So most important thing there, before you start, tuck the hips, Pull the belly in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Perfect. It's got that core engaged. Nice work. Make sure we're not holding our breath here. If you start to feel the low back lift off the ground, you can always bring the feet up a little bit higher, so you don't have to have them right above the ground. You can bring them up a little bit higher in the air. That'll give your back a little bit more support, take a little bit of stress off of the core. 10 seconds to go here, and then we're going to take it into our alternating oblique planks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it into that forearm position.
Whew. Building some strong cores. All right, team. In 3, 2, 1. Alternating oblique plank. She's got her forearms horizontal here. Nice rigid plank position, squeezing our glutes at all times, pulling that belly button in, and taking that hand towards the ceiling. Feet are stacked at all times here as we go into that side plank, keeping those hips high. Good. 5, 3, 2, 1. Recover. 2 to go. Keep it up, team. We're getting through it. All right, back at it. Hips are high, glutes are engaged, feet are stacked. And she's taking that hand to the ceiling, tracking it with her eyes all the way to the top. With control, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, focusing on that breath, keeping everything nice and tight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Last one here.
Feels good.
Yes. Getting after that core pod. I know you guys love that at home.
And 2.
1. Back at it. 30 seconds to work. With control here. Again, we want those obliques firing up as we alternate and rotate up, keeping those hips high. Glutes engaged. Final 10 seconds. From here, team, we're going into our third pod, cardio pod. Yay, love that. High plank burpees with 2 lunges. 3, 2, 1. Right on, team. Let's get it.
All right.
Cardio.
High plank, 2 lunge jumps in 3, 2, 1. So he's gonna hop out into that high plank, hop up onto the heels, not the toes when you hop up from that high plank, into those 2 lunge jumps, and then back into the high plank. You always have the option there to take it into regular lunges, especially if you start to get a little bit fatigued as we get into the next lap especially. Perfect, 15 seconds on the clock here. When he comes up, he's landing in the heels. 10 seconds. Right here, hop in the heels, beautiful. So that's gonna keep all the pressure out of the knees. In 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Quads burning.
This one's the trainer challenge.
All right, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop it out. When you hop out, don't let that low back and booty sink down towards the ground. Keep it lifted, keep the core engaged. Nice work. Knees are tracking right over the toes with the lunges there. Halfway through, shoulders are back, chest is nice and proud. Nice long neutral spine in the back there. 10 seconds. Beautiful work, Talon. Keep it up. All right, team, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. One more. All right, I got this last one with you. All right, here we go, team. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Breathing all the way through. Still landing on those heels when you come up from your burpee. Nice work, you've got 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bring it to the ground. Lateral bear crawls, and then 5 bear jacks. 2, 1, let's work. We're moving laterally here, so right limbs move together. And then she's jacking, but she's staying in that bear crawl position with the knees under the hips. And then wrists under the shoulders. Nice tabletop flat back. Not hiking the hips up into that jack. Pulling the belly button in. 5, 3, 2, and 1.
Woo. One burner.
This one's all about slow control bear crawl movement.
1.
30 seconds on the clock. Moving together as a unit. She's jacking it out. She's keeping the knees low to the ground so those hips don't hike up. Again, keeping that core engaged the entire time. Final 10 seconds here. Breathing through it. Depending on how much space you have, how many lateral bear crawls? 3, 2, 1.
Woo.
If you have an entire hallway, utilize it. Let's go. All right, last one.
In 2,
1. All right, I'll join you on this one. Good. Left arm, left leg. Keeping that neutral spine as we jack out. Knees are still under the hips. And 5, 3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Awesome job, team. From here, we're going into 10 overhead shuffles with 10 high knees.
All right.
To finish it off this
Here we
first
go
lap.
in 3, 2, and 1. Hands up over the head. Shoulder blades are plugged in so the upper traps, upper shoulders aren't coming up towards the ears. Pull the shoulders down and back. Keeping the arms overhead. This can help activate the core. We've got 10 shuffles, and then take it straight into those 10 high knees. However high you can get your legs. Totally cool with us. 10 seconds on the clock. Breathing through. Proud chest here. Don't let those arms drop. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest.
It's funny how much harder things are when your hands are overhead.
I know. All right, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Hands up. Back to work. 10 shuffles, 10 high knees. The shoulders are going to start to burn, but we're not going to let those arms drop the best we can. Keep them up, team. 20 seconds here. 10 shuffles, 10 high knees. Core is tight, core is active. Hands are right over those shoulders. Nice work. 10 seconds. Squeeze that belly. Make sure those hips are tucked. Low back isn't arched. In 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Last one. I'm still recovering from the bear crawls. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last set before we get a water break. We're gonna have a 1-minute water break after this. He's keeping his core nice and tight. I'm not seeing those ribs sticking out at all. He has them tucked. The core is on. Abs are on. 10 shuffles, 10 high knees. However you can get high, you can get those high knees after all the frog stomps and bear crawls. All right, team, you have 10 seconds. Let's get that 60-second water break. In 8. Got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause the video, 60-second water break, and then we're gonna head right into lap 2. All right, team, drop it in. Back to our push-up complex here. Wide push-up, neutral push-up into the triceps, and we're working 30 seconds on the clock. Notice how his hands are staying right under his chest area. If the hands walk out in front of the head or under the face, what happens is our shoulders will take over and the shoulder blades will take over, and we don't want that to happen. We want to make sure the chest and the triceps are doing all the work for us here. 10 seconds, keep it moving. Don't be afraid to drop down to your knees if you start to feel your form compromised. In 3, 2, and 1, take a rest. Breathe.
It's more like a tease.
I know.
And a rest.
In 4, 3, 2,
It is not.
1. Let's go. Drop it in. Come on. For those tricep push-ups, make sure the elbows are still staying super locked in at the sides. A lot of you might find that the wide and neutral push-ups are a little bit easier. And then when you take it into the tricep, it's a little bit harder. So you can drop your knees just for the tricep push-up, and then bring your knees back up for the neutral and the wide.
This.
Exactly. 10 seconds to go here. Exhale as you push that floor away. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. One more. This is lap 2. We're done with these exercises after this. Until next time.
April
All right.
Fools again.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Last set here. Again, you can drop your knees for whatever variation you might find the hardest, and then bring your knees back up to the full plank position to finish out the rest of the reps. Keep it moving. Push that floor away and exhale as you push the floor away as hard as you can. 15 seconds. His glutes are still active. Core is still active, so that low back is not sinking down towards the ground. 10 seconds here, and then we're going to bring it to standing into our squat pulse frog stomp in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Woo. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Sure
into
am.
4 frog stomps, 4 squat pulses in 3, 2, and 1. Drop it in. 4 of those squat pulses, his knees are driving right out over the toes, so the knees never cave in. We don't want that, that's a no-no. And then we're gonna take it into our 4 frog stomps, coming side to side, stomp the ground. Unless you live on the top floor of your building, then maybe don't stomp on the ground. All right, 13 seconds here. Shoulders are pulled back. He's got a nice long neutral spine all the way down to his booty. 7 seconds here. We've got it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Right? Quad burner.
No, I see you.
Yeah, told you. All right, team. We're gonna drop it back in 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Shoulders back. Abs are nice and tight here. So again, right here, top of the back, down to the glutes, nice long neutral spine. It's a nice long straight line, so there's no curving or arching or any crazy stuff going on in the spine. 15 seconds, halfway through this second set, he's still driving his knees out over the toes. Check in, make sure that weight isn't pushing the knees in towards each other. We don't want that at any point. Want to keep those glutes nice and active. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest.
I called it a second early there, you caught me.
All right, team, back to work in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it in. Here we go. 4 and 4. Stay low for 3, 2, and then into those frog stomps. 2, 1. Back to the pulses, the squat pulses. Keeping the pressure back in the heel of the foot, the midfoot and the heel. So sink down and back. Make sure we're not falling forward into those toes and knees. Over halfway. You got it. Come on. You should all have this face right now. You should all have that face. Come on. 7 seconds. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, your turn to rest.
All right, drop it back down onto your ground, onto the ground, Superman complex. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Pulsing the legs up, pulsing the arms up, and then together as a unit. Good. Squeezing the glutes, pulling the shoulder blades back, and then together, getting the legs and the knees up, arms and chest, and then together as a unit, firing up that entire posterior chain. 10 seconds left. Remember to breathe through every rep. 5, 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right. Catch your breath. Find your position in 2, 1. We are back at it. Fire up the glutes. Fire up the upper back. And then together, the entire posterior chain fires up. Want to keep those arms up overhead the best we can. Soft bend in the elbow. Legs, upper body, together into that Superman. Upper back, glutes, hamstrings, all fired up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more to go. Let's earn it. Dig deep. 30 seconds of work here. 2, 1. Back at it. Good. Squeezing the glutes, lifting the chest and the arms, and then together. Glutes, filling it in the rear delt, upper back. Good. Strengthening our low back muscles here as well. Final 10 seconds. Exhale. Inhale to the bottom. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Way to work, team. We're transitioning into our core pod.
All right, bicycle crunches onto your back. Lay it down, pull that belly button in. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Straight into the bicycle crunches, opposite elbow, driving in towards the opposite knee. Make sure we're breathing, make sure we're not holding our breath at any point here. Beautiful work. That belly is staying nice and tight, so he's taking that belly button, tucking the hips and pulling it down, keeping the core nice and active. 15 seconds, he's halfway through here. Keep it up, team. 10 seconds to go. Driving that elbow to the opposite knee. Reach for that knee. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Burns. Burns.
Gotta love building a strong core. It's a foundation here, team.
All right, here we go. Back to work in 3, 2, and 1. There's no space between his low back and the ground at all. Belly button's pulled down towards the ground. Reaching that elbow across the body to the opposite knee here, driving that foot all the way out. Keep it going. Make sure we're breathing. No holding our breath here. Halfway through the second set. Nice work. 10 seconds. Then we get that 10-second rest. 8 seconds on the clock. Keep it up. Nice work in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final bicycle crunches here. And then we're going to take it into those alternating leg lifts. All right, back to work in 3, 2, and 1. The goal with these 3 exercises is for your core to be on fire by the end. We want it to burn. Embrace that burn. That's where we get stronger. 20 seconds here. Good, keep it up. Halfway through this final set. Lift the shoulders off the ground as you reach. 7 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stay on your backs.
Alternating leg lifts. Same position here. Keeping one leg fully extended. And 2, 1. Alternating leg lift to the top. Again here. No daylight in between the spine and the mat. Pulling that belly button down. Head is up a little bit. Option here, hands under the glutes, like Emily's doing here. A little bit more of an advanced version. Open the hands out to your side. 10 seconds to go. Okay, the lower we keep that leg towards the ground, the more core demand. 3, 2, 1. Yes, 2 to go. All right. Tuck the pelvis, pull the belly button in. 2, 1. She's got the setup and she's working. Keeping that full extension in the leg here. Toes are pointed. Core is turned on, no daylight. All the work's being done right here. We're halfway. Make sure we're breathing. If you don't catch yourself holding your breath, start breathing again. Looking good. 5, 2, 1.
Oh.
Yes, one more to go here. Gotta love it. We're out here. I'm gonna get that third one in.
All right, back to work in 2, and 1. Let's go.
One leg down, one leg up. When you get to the bottom, the other leg lifts. Again, if you need to shorten the movement here, keep one of those legs a little bit more elevated. That is okay. It's more important that we keep that spine down into the ground so we have that core doing all the work.
In 5,
3, 2, 1.
Oh, all right. Onto your forearms. Take your forearms into that horizontal position. We're coming into our alternating oblique plank in 2, and 1. Dropping it in. So he's going to open up to one side. Arm comes up towards the ceiling, tracking his hand with his eyes. Watch his feet. They're staying nice and stacked and rotating on top of each other as he goes side to side. Hips are staying lifted. Glutes are squeezed all the way through. Beautiful work. Halfway through this first set. Especially when you come into the side plank, you don't want your hip to drop down towards the ground. We want to keep it lifted. Nice long body here. 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Take a rest.
What do you guys think about the plank rest? Not.
In 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more to go here. Finish out our little core circuit. Arms are staying horizontal, parallel to each other. Rotating the feet on top, side to side, tracking the arm with the eyes. Beautiful work. Exhale as you reach up toward the ceiling. Inhale through. Exhale as you reach up. Nice work, team. 10 seconds here. Keep it moving. Nice work. You've got 7, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, final set of the oblique planks. That's gonna finish out all of the core moves, and we're gonna take it into our cardio to finish out the class. Here we go, in 2 and 1, let's go. Keeping those feet stacked the entire time. Inhale through, exhale as you reach up. Keep that core tight, belly buttons pulled in. 15 seconds. Nice work, team. 10 seconds, then get ready to bring it to standing. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up.
On our feet. All right. We got high plank burpee with 2 jump lunges in 2, 1. Let's get that work. Into the lunge, 1 on each side. High plank, hop up onto the heels. Into that plyo lunge, tall spine. Shoulders stacked over the wrists on that high plank. Chest up. Good, if you need an option, you can take out the jump and just give that reverse lunge. We want to keep that body moving here. Good, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Way to go.
I might have,
It's okay to slow things down.
stepped a second early.
3, 2, 1. We're back in it. Dropping in, getting that work, hopping onto those heels. Keep the stress and the load off that knee. High plank, core is turned on at all times. Good, breathing through it, exploding up. That weight's going into that front heel on that lunge. Over halfway. Knees tracking over the ankle. 5 more seconds. Finish strong, Emily. 3, 2, 1. One more.
Those are hard.
All right. You know I'm joining you on this last one. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. High plank. Hop up onto the heels. Explode up. Plyo lunge. Tall spine. Don't let that knee cave in at all. And when you go into that high plank, don't let those hips sag kick. Initiate the glutes. 5 seconds, and we go into those lateral bear pose. 3, 2, 1.
All right, drop it down. Hovering tabletop position.
Here we go.
All right, team, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop, lift the knees. Same arm and same leg are walking together. And then 5 of those bear jacks. Keeping the knees right under the hips the entire time. Working with whatever space that you might have available to you. So you might get 1 or 2 walks, you might get 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, it's cool. And then just hit those 5 bear jacks at the bottom of the rep. 6 seconds. Nice work, keep it up. In 3, 2, and 1, rest. We're almost there. Cardio pod. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, drop it back in. Same arm, same leg, moving together over to the side. Knees are staying right under the hips, and then hit those 5 bear jacks. Hop the feet out and back in. 20 seconds to go here. Keep it nice and tight. Keeping the core active the entire time. Perfect. Nice work. 10 seconds here. We're almost there. Focus on your breathing, team. Nice work in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, these are no joke.
I told you.
Oh no. I gotta do another one of those.
Last one. Here we go. 2 and 1. Back down. Get down, Talon. Come on. Same arm, same leg. Bring it over. 5 bear jacks. And then walk it over to the other side. His hips are still staying nice and level with his shoulders, so his hips aren't hiking up towards the ceiling. That's what we want. We want to keep that nice long neutral spine from the upper back down to the glutes the entire time. 10 seconds, this is your final set here, and then we're going to take it into our final exercise. We're almost there, team. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up.
I'm out of here.
We need you.
All right. Hands up, shuffle to high knees, 10 and 10. There we go. Tall spine, light on the balls of those feet. Knees are coming up as high as we can. Tucking the ribs. Keeping that core fired up. Don't let those hands drop. Okay? Packing the lats. 10 seconds to go. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1.
I love those.
Way to go.
Those are fun.
All right. Drop back in. 30 seconds of work. Again, biceps are up by the ears. Dropping the shoulders down. Okay? Away from the ear. Knees are coming up. 10, and then 10 shuffles. Bracing that core halfway. Looking good, Emily.
Thank you.
10 left. Three, 2, 1. Final 30 seconds of work here, team, to finish out this Friday hybrid workout. Let's finish strong.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And go.
20 to go. Come on. Don't let those arms drop. Embrace that burn that I know is kicking in. 10 to go. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Way to go, team.
All right, team. We'll see you tomorrow for Hollywood. 27 stations in your living room.
Way to work.
Coming your way. Oh, we love you. See you later.